Greetings, I am Liz.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game
together. Yeah,
So again, between episodes, I was just thinking, briefly and going, it wasn't just that, choosing to have your break with somebody you work with isn't just like, oh, we've probably spent more time with them. It's a little more complex than that. Whereas if I was a customer, even if I saw someone who worked at a place regularly, if they came over to me while I was being a patron and was like, hey, do you want to take my break with me?
Right.
That's a really forward approach.
Yeah.
And I feel like for, Liz as a character in here, that would be super forward to just randomly ask one of your customers if they want to take your break with you. And that sounds more like specifically a romantic approach rather than aggressive friendship making, given the limitations we've seen so far.
Yes.
So anyway, it's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. Oh no, you changed your clothes and it's cute.
You have a Bishy shirt.
Oh my god, you do. You have an anime Bishy shirt.
That's amazing.
That's so great. I love it. That honestly looks like the how to draw a Bishy tutorial from Tumblr. It's so good.
Right?
Alright, on the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She is in her civvies today.
Oh, hi!
Hey, what's up? Kitchen on fire again?
Not yet. And to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else.
I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great.
Awesome. Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off of everything that happened this morning. And Ashley always has a story to get lost in. I mean, she does tell a lot of stories still. Maybe I could get some pointers.
Oh, hey! I know where we could go. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you?
I'm looking at her belt and going, is that like a Pokemon hat, basically, or something like that?
I don't know. It's okay.
Kind of amazing. I don't know. It's maybe it's a duck. Could be an adorable duck with a great big eyeball.
Maybe. Or it's the pink... Oh, it's the flamingo head.
It's
the
flamingo. She has the Pinky the Flamingo belt. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
If the dialogue had gone away, we'd be able to see it. It's great. Good job. Well stated. I'm like,
you're
whoa.
so welcome.
No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels, and I don't usually think of a bookshop as being a restaurant.
Ooh, I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit onto those bite-sized morsels. Is it on a conveyor belt with lots of sharp blades? Chopping down at insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that. No way!
Focus, Ashley. Whole story?
Oh, yeah! It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story?
I have to say, do they sell, lunch food? I mean,
Not a fan of puns, I take it. Actually, we both really like puns.
We do, we like puns a lot.
But I guess Liz doesn't like puns, so that's okay.
It's okay. Or we just were caught off guard.
Nevertheless, I got a hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go!
It is the Flamingo, oh my god.
It is, I win!
Right, despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited any of our neighbors, which is exactly like me, because they'd always require spending money to visit them. I do love boring clothing store, though, delightfully dull. If it was cheap, that's somewhere I would shop.
Yes.
It's okay. All right, mostly I did whatever I needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. Did not spend time with people who were just frequenting the arcade. Oh,
yes.
I couldn't say I'd been part of any community outside the immediate circle of my coworkers. Still not spending time with just visitors to the arcade. Whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I just picture a sugar-coated old book.
Delicious.
Nom, nom,
crispy
nom, nom.
And fun.
I love it. It's just nourishing to the face and the soul.
Right.
I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore, or a bookstore at all for that matter. It is 20XX. Who buys books in a brick and mortar store anymore? Me. Except for only in used bookstores where they're really, really cheap. Basically like thrift bookstores, and usually in the bargain bin. Or at the library book sales. Library book sales are a great way to support your local library. If they do them, go ahead and check them out. You can get great big fancy hardbacks, sometimes without even a library seal on them because they've been donated, for 50 cents. They're amazing.
They're faboo.
But despite the subdued atmosphere, compared to the arcade, There are customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. There are customers present and accounted for. Are we saying that place is usually dead except for its 3 regulars?
I have no idea.
I think that's what the story was, is this place is usually completely dead except for the 3 regulars. Like, wow. Additionally, I was just having a moment and going like, I can't believe you've never been in a bookstore. My whole soul has fallen out of me. I love bookstores and libraries and things like that.
They're very comfy.
Also, I am that person that doesn't go and do stuff with my fellow employees.
Yes.
Especially stuff that costs money. That is me. All right. Ashley secures a tiny table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on. What the heck is up with this menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System?
Oh no. I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts. And hey, my treat, okay?
I mumbled out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
real
God.
specific.
There's actually a place that we went to back at a place that we used to live, a different city. And it's a French pastry shop.
That has
And
French
damn.
pastry chefs working there.
Yeah, it was costly.
Yeah,
it was good, but damn. So we mostly went there actually really only when we worked at the job that we did, because that was a shit ton of money we made, but like damn.
Yeah, we were finally starting to get in a good financial place, and then just things shifted a little bit, but it's okay. Anyway, but it was like we would treat ourselves there once in a while, and the thing is it was cash only, no wait staff, so you knew exactly what you were spending, and it was easy to sort of plan for it. But it was kind of cool. All right, I mum a lot of things, trying not to make a big deal. All right.
Hi.
Hello, people.
A
A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. You have surprisingly detailed sprites for suggesting you're not dateable.
right?
However, this individual with the blonde hair is married. Maybe they're married to each other and they own the coffee shop?
Maybe. That would be really cute.
Because that's,
actually.
left hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I'd like, one super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. In my experience, your super sweet donut doesn't taste good with the orange juice. It just ruins the orange juice, so it only tastes sour. So unless you drink all the orange juice first, you make it less good. You know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glazed and some coffee. Keep it simple. Damn. All right. So I need to try and figure out whether lies would be like, do I consider at all the amount of money that's being spent on me? Because that is something that, as somebody who's been poor, is always considered. If someone goes, oh, my treat, you try not to be what you've been taught is rude, which is spend anything less than the minimum you could get by with.
I mean, when the demographic I grew up in was pretty conscious about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
My parents were very insistent on that, but both my parents also originally grew up pretty poor themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Alrighty. Anyway, I feel like we're a little out of our depth and we don't know what we're doing, so I think, you know what, surprise me might be a good way to go.
Sure, let's give it a whole college try.
Hey, what's good? What's your favorite order from the menu?
One Terry Pratchett coming up, a jam pastry
no.
with Clachy and coffee.
That's
oh my god.
adorable.
Right, one Terry Pratchett. That's amazing. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a small paperback book onto the tray featuring a many-legged wooden travel trunk on the cover. Alright. Huh. Literary lunch.
With alliteration, apparently.
Yes!
You're so cute. I
was gonna
love
say,
you.
You are adorable.
I-
Done.
You work at the Funplex, don't you?
Oh, it's that voice actor. Again.
The one who did the little kids.
And has done somebody else, I think, actually, too, which is totally fine. I just was like, oh, it's you.
Right, we've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening.
Like clockwork, tick-tock.
You mean I work 7 days a week?
Hi.
Damn, I didn't realize my job was 7 days a week and I can't make the rent. That's harsh.
Ooh.
Sounds realistic. Right. Sorry, I should have introduced myself. I say awkwardly because that's what that sounds like. Floor attendant, last scandal, at your service. I'm your inside person for tokens and tickets.
Oh, we are lousy at video games.
Totally lousy.
But Francine's just a peach, isn't she?
Sweetest dame you'll ever meet.
You guys are adorable, and I think you are a couple. I really do.
I hope you
Regardless, welcome to The Whole Story. I'm Ben.
I'm Matt.
You guys
You're
are
so
adorable.
No relation to the actors.
Although they're cuties, and so are we.
Oh, stop.
Stop being cute? Never.
This is so cute.
Oh, I love you guys.
Matt is like, I am adorable, and forget you. Apparently the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy.
Aw.
This is adorable.
Anyway, don't let us stop you from having fun on your little date.
Wouldn't dream of it.
It's Not a date.
Just friends then? Friendly friends on a play date?
Friendly friends on a play date.
I
Maybe the
can't.
real date was the friends we made along the way.
Oh my god, this is so cute. You
So
guys are
reminds
exactly
me- Yes.
the kind of coffee shop nerds that I love.
Yes!
Yes.
Oh my god, I
You are-
love
you
I'd
are
say
perfect
the real
kind of
friends
dorks.
were the friends we made along the way.
No! It's like, I will not stand for you misusing that
It's
and
like-
changing things.
What
No,
if the
no, I'm the
way was
intellectual.
also the real friends who were the real friends we made along the way?
Yes.
Okay,
This is so
now you're
good.
just being silly.
And how?
Yes.
So good!
Got Ben
Anyway.
being like,
Anyway,
no. Ben's like, no, hold on. We can be playful and serious. Matt, nope, full playful.
Full playful.
Full
Next
playful.
order, please.
Nice to meet both of you. You know what? I feel like Lies just couldn't keep up there.
Lies.
I feel like they were just like, you guys go a mile a minute and you are so unexpected. I'm just going to stand here and hold my tray and wait until you're done.
It was really
The
cute. That
pair
was
waves the
adorable.
next customer in as I hope up to the counter. Do they wave them in from outside the door? Does the line go all the way out to the door? Damn. As I return to Ashley's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
Oh, wow!
These mini donuts are just so cute.
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hands like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes a bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
Lies, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
Turns into the animal weeb that she is. I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. Same old pizza bagels day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern.
Hey, Lias, is everything okay?
Not a bit.
You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off.
It's been an interesting morning. Kind of hard to wrap my head around everything.
Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough.
You seriously, Little Miss Sunshine? Oh my god. You feel the same way, huh? Let her keep talking. I feel like Liz just got bowled over by the dudes at the counter, and also that contrast of joyful, enthusiastic, witty nerdiness after
Right.
just being like sort of really disappointed in your best friend and the experience there with a job going, I wouldn't know how to react to this either, but I'm still disappointed in a missed opportunity.
Right.
Your jeans are adorable, by the way.
They're real cute.
These little low-waisted things with a flamingo belt. It's just very cute. I think it would be just let her keep talking.
Just let her keep talking?
I feel
Okay,
like
I
that
wasn't
would be
sure
it.
what you were going to say. All right.
Mhm.
How do I explain
I
this?
know. I know it seems totally unlike me, but honestly,
You are
deep down I'm
sad underneath.
scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am.
Aw.
Every time I look at myself in the mirror, I don't know who this person is who is staring back at me. I mean,
Oh.
in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf, but that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf?
Identity crisis.
Who am I?
Growing up.
Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
And I'll keep trying things on until hopefully I find it. That took on unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is.
I mean, I disagree, Lies, but that's okay.
I mean, if that's what the
we're
character says.
no.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying we're both disagreeing. I'm pretty sure with the lies.
Yes, we're both like, we understand not knowing who you are at all. One of the things I've described a few times is when you are young, you just get a huge amount of directives from other people. There's very little, a lot of times, room to make your own decisions. And there's at least a lot of, like, the way I've known a lot of people to be parented is there's very little room to engage with what adult life would be, other than, you know, the career day at school and tell us what you want to be, and then, well, go work for that
Oh
if
God,
your
what
parents
a
think
lie
it's
that
good, basically.
was.
I say, but there's this experience of going, you don't know who you are because there's this idea that there is a right thing to do and it's a lie. And so, anyway, also, if you had any kind of identity thrust upon you, such as you are a Christian, you are a Mormon, you are a fill in the blank,
Right.
and you don't feel that identity anymore once you grow up, you can feel very lost.
Oh God, yeah.
All right, well, no, I kind of get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What, excuse me, what you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? So, maybe similar. But Ashley looks so forlorn. I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. You should try searching in an abandoned house? What? I can't find myself. Go looking at an abandoned house.
That'd be great.
Is that why you cosplay? Oh, that's actually thoughtful. I kind of love that. What do you hope to find? Honestly, I feel like if we're trying to cheer her up, or, basically not leave her adrift, acknowledging something about her and who she is, like actually who she is, could be very supportive. So I think is that way you cosplay.
All right, cool.
I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world or to explore who she is. Also, I'm amazed that those low-rise actually have any kind of pocket going on at all and aren't like a fake little tiny girl pocket.
I know.
And so the fact that you can put your fingers in there, good job.
Yes.
To discover things she couldn't obtain without it. I use roleplay for that.
That's you.
Cosplay helps you find what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed.
Whoa. How'd you guess?
It's literally the only thing I know about you other than storytelling.
Are you psychic? You have to tell me you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules.
No, it just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Huh.
When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay, and I love the rush it brings. I get to be whoever I want, whatever I want. I could be a starship captain, an elf, a giant pink flamingo mascot even. I don't have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable.
One of the neat things that I will point out about either costuming or cosplay of any kind is, and even like acting, is one of those things where if your part or character is clear, you suddenly then know who you are. So if you don't know who you are and what you're supposed to be doing in real life, usually your character, that whole what's your motivation, they know what they're doing in their life. And it doesn't matter if your priorities line up with theirs, as long as you can access what their priority is,
right,
then you know exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And it can be incredibly comforting, very relieving. And I've known a lot of shy people who have gone into theater or some kind of performance or whatever, even, back in high school or whatever, or some of my cousins, not professional stuff, but, definitely like when they were in school or community theater and things. And they were deeply socially awkward, but on stage they were amazing because they knew exactly what they should be doing. Mm-hmm. And you don't waffle socially in the same way if you know what you're supposed to be doing.
Right. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them.
And knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddos through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself.
I hope so. I really do.
That's a little optimistic there, Liz, but that's okay. Ashley looks off again, longingly, for a second before snapping back to attention.
Oh, my! I've just dug your ear off. Beep, beep. Lunchtime is over, Liz.
Right on time.
Hey, thanks for listening, Liz. I mean it. And if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I'm here at the Funflex, yeah. But I'm here for you too. That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex.
No, they're great. They're just great. It's just trying to balance between I really enjoy the job overall, and I feel like my soul is being destroyed by capitalism.
You punch in and you punch out on time, right on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Liz, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside you. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone. Oh, God.
I am sometimes that person, too, where I can be too good at following the directions at work so that I don't innovate and or bring out new ideas enough because I don't always see where the problems are, and I can be unsympathetic sometimes to other people's challenges in reference to going, but if we all did the system in place right, it would work fine. So there's not a problem with the system, which isn't necessarily true. We just need everyone to do it to even see if it can work, kind of thing. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up. After the quiet mornings, more kids coming in after school, more programmers rolling in with the crews. I have to say that I'm really surprised that Gavin, supposedly being the savvy businessman that he is, doesn't have a smaller staff in the morning. Most places that I know, if they know their business, their usual business intake, they will have a tiny staff during their low times if they're open at all, and then a bigger staff when they have more customers. Like, that's pretty standard what I've seen for independent businesses, where like some of the independent bookstores I've been to, or other things that I can't think of on my feet right now, are things that like in the morning there's one person working there,
Right.
whether it's a coffee shop or whatever, and then later on you'll have up to 5 or 6 employees, but they don't employ them all day when it's quiet.
Right.
Because it's not as economic. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taken care of when I'm intercepted en route.
Oh, God! And we've been intercepted en route by the timer. So thank you very much, guys, for joining us. We will deal with who this is in the next one.
Yep.
So thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. Please also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi or Patreon. We've got some links in the description down below. And I have been Scandal.
And I have been Liz.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye!